about the Jews, let's talk about like the Talmud for a minute. Yeah, I ain't no expert at it, but I mean the Talmud say some crazy stuff, like stuff that you can have sex with kids and all type of stuff. And in the Talmud it tells you that you're supposed to honor this besides the Torah. So, like, in other words, the scribes are basically the Pharisees, the Sanhedrin, or whatever. They are saying this oral law, because at first it was oral, and then they started to, write it down. Because you gotta remember, this Sadducees, Pharisees, and the Sanhedrin, they ain't like Yeshua. They didn't like him. If you read they didn't care too much about him. Yeah, they the ones that help. Well, these group of people, they still around. And they go by this book like the Talmud. Yeah. This is in like Jewish culture or religion. Now the problem I got with the Talmud, not only does it say some sick stuff about kids and it's cool to sue somebody, you can't sue a Jew, but if it's anybody else you can take all that money or whatever. It's some crazy stuff. The Ethiopian Jews, who are original Jews, they never got a copy of this Talmud. Here they go right here. Now they are believed to actually be holding the Ark of the Covenant, like the real Ark of the Covenant. Some people believe that they still got, the Ark of the Covenant. This is just the Ethiopian Jew of today. They spoke a language called the G.O.A.T language. I talked about that. And this is an old Semitic language. Don't nobody ever want to talk about this language. Alright? Alright? Here go the Book of the Dead right here. Tomb, ancient drawings. One thing I like about the Egyptian people, not only were they ancient people, real ancient people, but also they like drew stuff and they wrote stuff. So there's like a lot going on in their books. I'm about to run through these pictures because I don't want to run out of time. Alright. I talked about in part one, everybody familiar with the pineal gland?
That's right.
Alright, the pineal gland is in your brain, and I didn't have a picture of it in part one, but I have a picture today. And it's showing you where it's located in your brain. And this pineal gland, it secretes serotonin and melatonin. Melatonin is what gives you the pigmentation in your skin, pass that along. It's so funny how it's located in your brain. Now, I want to talk about something else. I'm just running through, I want to say something else, because a lot of people might have some questions, after they hear this or watch the DVD or whatever the case may be. They may say, well, I'm a Christian, and a lot of things that I did, it changed my life. Christianity changed my life. I'm a better person because I'm a Christian. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But keep in mind this: it's the principles that changed you. Of Christianity were basically the principles that we had already. We had the 42 confessions of Ma'at. If y'all aren't familiar with that, M-A-A-T. This was a goddess. Truth and justice. We already had this stuff. So anything with spiritual elements in it is going to make you a better person. Period. Point blank. And I gotta tap into this because, like I said, I'm speaking for my generation. I really am. Remember we was talking about the Jews, the white Jews? Okay, yeah, they like rule the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me show y'all what I mean by that. Here's like some Jews. Leonard Goldenson, he's over ABC. He was, ABC. William Paley over CBS. Y'all know ABC and CBS and NBC. These are programs that y'all watch. Yeah, public programs. And David Sarnoff of NBC. Pass that around. Now, the reason why I'm showing this picture is because of this. These are the Jews that I was telling you about. See, everything took like an evolution. You had the Hebrews, then you had the Hebrews, they broke up, they started saying Israelites, then you had the Israelites, and then finally we get to where we are today, the Talmud and the white Jews. Ain't a brother in sight. Alright? I don't see nobody black, because you got the people coming on TV, they always dogging out hip-hop. Well, I do hip-hop. Hip-hop pay my bills. So let's talk about hip-hop for a minute. First of all, let me explain something to y'all about hip-hop. before the white execs started digging their hand in it, we were very conscious.
That's right. That's right.
We were conscious without even, we were unconsciously conscious. Because a brother put on an African medallion just to match his outfit and he didn't know what it was representing. Well, I'd rather for it to be like that than the way it is today.
That's right.
But let me tell you why it is where we are today. Yeah, these people right here, see, why didn't Oprah Winfrey have them on her show about the Iman situation? These white folks. And see, they put the money behind Jay-Z and Lil Wayne and Young Jeezy. It wouldn't be no Lil Wayne and Young Jeezy. See, when we make entertainment our reality, it's a problem. Entertainment is entertainment, because I do it, and then reality is reality. We have to make a difference, and this is why I'm here right now. Because the kids are not making a difference, because they're getting lied to every day. Because we have no black leaders, the only thing we got to look up to is a 50 Cent or a Jay-Z. Because we don't have an identity, because they stole our identity away from us. And then they said that Greeks are the fathers of medicine. And this is the father of math. And this is the father of this. So, but you know, you got the black kids, they reaching out, well, can I grab this? Well, no, we took that, buddy. Oh, well, let me get a hold of this. Well, we took that too. A white boy with tights didn't make peanut butter. Peter Pan. Yeah, it was a black dude. The stoplight you stop at every day? Black dude. So these are the money people behind the whole thing that climb the power. Pass that along. Okay, and then see, I don't see no white boys getting harassed the way brothers is getting harassed. But they should be, because here's Eric Harris right here. He's responsible for the Columbine shooting. Let me tell y'all something. It wasn't no shooting. It was a terrorist attack. Because if you know anything about them, they made bombs. Now, when last time you heard of a kid making a bomb in a black school? Anybody? Anybody. A bomb. Not a gun. I mean, yeah, we got the guns, but I'm talking about a bomb. This white boy made a bomb. But yeah, but we getting pulled over, we getting harassed every day. I live in the hood. I live in the very, very deep, darkest parts of the hood.
When do you hear a black man going and stringing up a white man?
What was the question?
One of the questions was the statement.
What was?
When do you hear black men getting together and stringing up white men?
That's true. That's true.
That ain't gonna happen in this life.
Yeah, that exactly. So I mean, we still have some elements, but see.
Oh no.
Now look.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, check this out. Remember when I talked about civilization? It is certain things that's not civilization. I'm gonna run through these pictures. The Congo enslavement was one of them. This is Now check this dude out. I'm gonna pass out both of these pictures. You had anybody know about the Congo? You had Leopold II, and this was like after slavery in the 18th century when he did his madness. And he was responsible for the death of over 20 million deaths of African people. 20 million? We did the math, Sadie. What was it, 2 million a year?
Yep.
Because over 25 years he did this.
After slavery was abolished here.
See, this is my thing. I'm not just showing y'all pictures and passing along. Why don't you learn about this in school? Black folk, let's wake up. They're not going to teach you your kids this in school. We have to teach our kids this in school. The preacher, quit waiting on the preacher for this miracle sermon that's going to change your life forever. We got the parents blaming the teachers. We got the teachers blaming the parents. We got both of them blaming rap music. It's not that. It's not that. We have no identity. That is the basis of why I'm here. Let's get our identity back. And see, when you know who you are, you're going to automatically change. I don't need the Holy Ghost to change me. When I know who I am. When I know I made math. When I know I made science. When I know I made surgery. When I know I made architectural structures a long time ago. Before a white boy even knew what a piece of paper was.
Or had a house.
You got them on now. Yeah, he got them on now. Here go another white boy. Timothy McVeigh.
Here need to be blank.
Can I make it plain, sir?
Make it plain.
He was responsible for the Oklahoma bombing. Now,
Believe that America American dream.
Yeah. See?
Of the brotherhood.
Yeah. I don't know how to make no bomb.
Don't tell no lie.
I don't know how to make no bomb.
Well, you gonna keep it to yourself.
Yeah. But he ain't keep it to himself.
They're not gonna even let you buy the stuff to make the bomb.
Yeah, right. They ain't gonna let me buy the stuff to make a bomb. Timothy McVeigh, now check this out.
Put all that manure.
The dude he was with actually got off. One of the dudes he was with actually he got off. Alright? And regular looking white boy, but like I say, they ain't the ones that's getting harassed. Alright? I gotta tap into this because this is where my heart is. And I promised some people that I was gonna get off into this, so I gotta get off into this. Some of y'all don't know about the music business. My man right here might know what I'm about to get off into.
Tell us. Tell me.
Okay, no problem.
All right, tell me.
There's only a handful of people that own all the record labels in the world. It's like 6 Jews, white Jews, but they ain't Jews, Caucasians. Yeah.
Rockers.
Without these group of men, there wouldn't be no music on the shelf.
Would be no cussing.
Yeah.
Would be no nigga calling.
One of these dudes is Jimmy Iovine and, you know, Tommy Mottola. You got Lyre Cohen. Jimmy Iovine is over Interscope Records. Tommy Mottola is over Tommy Boy Records. And Lyre Cohen is over Warner Brothers Music. The next time you get a CD, read the fine print. It's going to break down who distributed it. See, the power in the music business is in the distribution. So when you see these brothers talking about they got their own label and, you know, I got Murder, Death, Kill Records. Nah, they under somebody. And then that group is under somebody else. Why didn't Oprah Winfrey have these cats on her show when Imus said the nappy-headed whole situation? How did hip-hop get involved? Imus don't listen to Snoop. He listening to his cracker friends, dog, that's out.
That's
and
right.
it just slipped out.
That's right.
Same thing with the Kramer dude. When he was like, nigga, 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 on it, you know.
He meant what he said.
Yeah, this ain't hip-hop. These some white boys getting together and see, white kids, they're raised that we're inferior. Because I've actually heard a little white girl ask her mom, like, why is he black and I'm white? And of course, she ain't gonna answer it in my presence. Yeah, I was at Kmart or something. I was like, whoa, that was deep. You know, I wanted to go over there. I was trying to listen to what she was gonna say.
No, she would say, go ahead, tell me.
Yeah, but they're taught that we are inferior.
We curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some Europeans would even. I'm not saying, you know, all Europeans bad. I'm just saying because there's some good ones out there. But I'm saying it's a group out there that teach their kids that they even have dinner with you. They even hang out with you. They go on their lunch break with you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, date their daughter and see what happens.
Their grandmother don't want you to talk.
Exactly. And this is what I want to make aware because see, the people that shot Martin Luther King, the people that shot Malcolm X, all these people, they still up in the power situation. Why do we act like that happened so long ago? That just happened. My mama and my dad, they was around. Let's not act like this didn't happen. Now, one of the white boys that's responsible for gangster rap is Jerry Heller. And he was the manager for NWA, Niggas with Attitudes. This when the whole hip-hop explosion came. Am I right, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm talking.
Before this, it was Poor Righteous Teachers. We had the X-Clan selling records. We had Public Enemy,
Boogie Down Productions.
Boogie Down Productions,
Jungle Brothers.
people talking conscious. And it was a style to wear African colors and African medallions.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Come on, man. Like Q-Tip.
Yeah. So when you teach your kids about hip-hop,
Yeah, Motown.
teach them that it's just entertainment. And what I'm showing, the other pictures I'm showing y'all is the reality. Now, you might say, well, that's not going on right now. Well, let's go back to the Columbine shooting. Because here go Michael Shoels, and he was a victim in the Columbine shooting. And you got, you know, a little mutinoid girl crying over his coffin. But he got killed because he was black. I mean, am I right? They killed him because he was a football player and he was black.
That's what they say.
Yeah. See, the reason why I'm stressing this is because those kids who think that we are inferior, those are the ones they're going to place as lawyers. Those are the ones they're going to place as doctors. Those are the ones they're going to place as senators and politicians and presidents and whoever the case may be. If we don't hurry up and let our kids know what time it is, they're going to be naive to all this.
Think it's okay.
They're going to think it's cool. Because I'm starting to think, the way I be hearing other black folk talk about themselves, is we starting to think that we cursed. Yeah, we done heard it so long and we done got beat down so long that we starting to think that we just cursed. Here's a, now, be honest with me, how many of y'all have actually bought Colgate toothpaste? Raise your hand. Just honestly, just.
Got somebody free now.
Okay, cool. Well, Colgate a while ago, they made this toothpaste called Darky Toothpaste. With a brother on the cover. I'm about to show it to y'all. In the early 1900s. And look at this brother cheesing. Like, this is what they thought of. Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, ain't nothing changed.
That's right.
Oh, let me pass the white execs, the Jew boys that own the record companies. And I ain't talking about just hip hop, y'all. They own like country music all the way. See, yeah, see, this the thing. We just showed y'all how they own the TV, right? Then they own the music.
Newspapers too.
Right, so if they own all this and that's all we do is consume ourselves and our minds with these, you know, they only gonna tell us the style of story that they want to tell us, right?
Right.
You think your kids gonna watch an educational show and they gonna learn something about themselves and these people are in power?
The schools too. They got the schools locked down.
I mean, come on, man.
What you learn?
See, you know, the parents, well, I study with my children and I do this with them. No, study this stuff. Have a segment of the school stuff so he can get good grades, but have a segment of, let me show you who you is.
Nope.
Let me show you who you are. Let me show you where you came from.
You ain't supposed to read that black stuff.
Oh no, yeah, they call it, yeah, you ain't supposed to read it, you know, that's too black. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Might find out.
Yeah.
I wanna go back to, I'm just going through these pictures. I'm gonna go back to Jesus for a minute. Now, I think it's kind of funny that Jesus in the Bible, you remember this too. The books of the Bible was decided on. Yeah. So when you hear people say this is, you know, God's word, I mean, I'm not knocking that. It's a lot of truth in the Bible. I mean, you know, they got it from the truth. But they arranged it how they wanted to arrange it, you know. And, you know, you got Matthew, you got Mark, you got Luke, and you got John. You got 4 books that deal with the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. That's so funny to me, and I don't think this is a coincidence, but they had a thing called the canoptic jars in Egypt that dealt with the death, burial, and resurrection of the God-man, which is us, in the tombs. I didn't think that was a coincidence by me, you know, having knowledge of the Bible, and I seen that. The 4 jars where they preserve the body parts, you know, symbolizing the afterlife. And then talk about that
shit. No, I spit that real shit, that real. But these niggas wanna hit the dance floor. Should I spit that fake shit? No, I spit that real shit. Should I spit that fake shit? No, I spit that real shit. Should I spit that fake shit? No, I spit that real shit, that real. Cause they boss and they need to know. You see these fake bitches, fake niggas with fake riches. You dumb niggas who won't listen and in prison. Your soul's missing. Been wishing that you would listen, but that system got you locked. Your boy snitching, your girl tricking. You just another number nigga, just because you tried to show your nuts was bigger. Killing your own brother, fucker, how does it feel? Cause now your ass in the joint, they got you wearing them heels. I bet your bottom dollar you can't flow like me. Nigga, I bet your bottom dollar you can't track like me. Name a nigga who can hustle, get a stack like me. You see your dick ain't big enough to blow a back like me. Ain't rapping black like me, ain't quoting facts like me. Even niggas with Nick ain't got a knack like me. You better call the police because Gennaro's a beast. And by the time my reign is over, we gon' run these streets. Should I spit that fake shit? No, spit that real shit. Should I spit that fake shit? No, spit that real shit. Should I spit that fake shit? No, spit that real shit. That real make these niggas wanna hit the damn floor. Should I spit that fake shit? No, spit that real